The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Nice one.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nicely played.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Duplessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Bowler is confident on this one.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder.
Wait there!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Catch it! Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Patel from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice one.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
And now on 35 for 1.
Waiting.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. Keeper's end.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Just about timed that perfectly.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Into the gap, nice shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Patel will be disappointed with that delivery.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Absolutely nailed it.
They were onto it in a flash, hoisted high into the crowd. Brilliant shot for 6.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Topley, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
A little late on that, no run scored. Nice one. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. Sharma, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. No, no, no.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That is an amazing half century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Well placed. Should get a single.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Big shout.
Yep. No.
There's trouble here.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
96.
Sharma has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Great shot. At least one on offer.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Got all of it, and for 6.
They've attempted the slower ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Picks the gap perfectly. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
End of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've ever seen. Time to refocus and get back to basics.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Misses everything.
Topley with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A little late on that, no run scored. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Going with spin now. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for two.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Wait
Out!
on.
What a catch!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Copley from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Green takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Drives and misses everything.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Timed that brilliantly.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Good bit of timing there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes. No.
Green will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Copley doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Good shot. A beauty.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that. Green shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Thrust the pad at it.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Green shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Yep. Keeper's in.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Needs to be on target.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Great one.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much though.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Keepers.
A couple on offer here. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Out! Caught!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. David, whose first task is getting themselves settled. He's dumping. Oh!
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they'd connected.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Sharma could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Gone. Played all around it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. We all wait to see what comes of this ball. All you have to worry about for the moment is getting through this one ball. Avoid the hat-trick and then build an innings.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Nice shot.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah. Keepers. Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Pads that one. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Threw the hands at it. Somehow missed everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Padding up to that. Loud shout. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
Oh, this could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Slightly unlucky, just clipping the wickets and they have to go.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Ballers.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Catch it.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Archer will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Copley is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Keep it, keep it. Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Absolutely nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Copley shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Big appeal. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.